Okay, we back. All right, so today we're going to talk about credit utilization. All right, so we on our data point series. So credit utilization is the number 2 data point out of the 5. It's 30% of your credit score, which is 165 points of your credit score. So that is crucial to make sure you keep your utilization low. The credit bureaus tell us that they want it at 30%. Now, we can get some other people to do credit or no credit and debate it, but I feel like that if it's not under 10%, you're not really getting the whole 165 points. Some people say if you under 30, you at 27, 26, you actually are getting all 165 points, but I don't believe so. I see better results when I get clients under that 10% threshold, right? So first, let's even talk about what do they mean with utilization. All right, so we're gonna use a small number so that you guys can kind of understand. So if you got a credit card and you got $1,000 limit, if you're using more than $300 on it, you're over the 30%. At 300, you're at 30% even. If you're using $100 of it, you're at 10%, right? I like to have it at 10% or lower, so I know you're getting all the points, right? So if you got a credit card and you're over that 300, you're over your 30%. So you're losing up to 165 points. Each bureau rated differently. Take away differently on the points, but that's how many points are calculated for utilization. So how do we avoid getting over that 30%? So credit cards are meant to be used, but they're not meant to be used to the maximum amount, right? So again, we got to do better with how we budget it and spend it. If you got a card and it's got $1,000 limit on it, guess what? That don't mean use the whole $1,000. Can you go get some gas and some other stuff? Yeah, that's fine. Now, if you want to use that card because all right, well, I paid the bill on the first and I got a zero balance and I want to use that card to pay some stuff that I'm going to be able to pay the card back off the following month, that's fine. But the next thing you need to know is that your billing date and your reporting date is 2 different dates. So I get so many clients that say, yeah, I paid my credit cards off last month right before it was due, and then I used it a couple of days later and it was still showing that it had a balance on it. That's because you need to know your reporting date. So that is the most crucial thing when it comes to credit cards, because it's 2 different dates. You get a payment date and you get a reporting date. So your reporting date is typically 7 to 10 days after the day you pay off that credit card. So say for instance, if you pay it off on the 1st, typically it'll hit your credit by the 10th of the month. Then you could use the card again as much as you want to, as long as you're paying it off. But like I said, if you're using it and you know you're not going to have the money to pay it off before that 30 days is up, don't burn it up, right? Now, I know everybody telling you now, credit is king. It is. But you got to use it responsibly, right? It's too crucial of a data point to mess your credit score up, right? 165 points is a lot of points to lose on your credit, right? So budget a little bit better. Make sure that we're a lot more responsible with the credit cards. We're not burning the credit cards up. We're keeping them with a lower balance, and that way you won't have any issues with your credit. All right. So if you like this video, or if you got some tips, or you want to debate what I said earlier about how many points it actually taking off your credit, leave it in the comments. Subscribe to my channel. Also, like I keep telling y'all, if it's a topic that you guys want me to speak on that got something to do with credit, drop it in my messages and I'll make a video on that. All right.